Hello ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to be showing how I add text behind subjects and object on my images. And we're going to be using Affinity Photo, the equivalent to Photoshop. So we'll get started. This is an image I already edited. I took in Kyoto, Arashiyama Monkey Park. So we have this fella here doing a modeling pose right there for us. My plan is to have the text behind him, and I'll also have this branch here in the foreground, so the text will appear behind that branch. So here's the tool we'll be using. So that's the select brush tool. Select that, resize it. Let's zoom in and just go around selecting the figure of the monkey. Don't worry if you go a bit out like that, we will fix that after. Now let's also select this branch. You can drop it down a bit. All right, now let's clean it up a bit more. As you see, we selected a fair bit around here and there and up there. So let's select subtract. All right, I'm happy with that. So let's go up to refine. So you can see what we selected. And let's go to overlay, select white matte. Cool, now we can see it much better. Also select here the output to new layer with mask, drop the border width right down. We can smooth it a tad bit. I usually don't really do it too much. Sometimes I might have clouds that I want to be in the foreground, and I'll tend to use a little bit more of the feathering and smooth. Ramping just a tad bit, not too much, so I'm happy with that. Apply. Boom. So what we can do is let's lock that, press T, so we can get some text. Let's just say Kyoto. Select it there, double tap. Let's make this white. Let's go to my favorite fonts, that one. And now let's move that layer to the middle between those two. Now we have text behind the monkey. And just to kind of give it a bit more magazine look to it, hold Option and just drag. So you make a copy, travel photography. Let's resize that. I think somewhere around there. And let's drag that over that mask so it's forward. It just makes it more interesting. And let's change the font. Let's see, something more basic. Let's say that. A little smaller. And just to kind of make it pop a little bit, let's add some shadows. Let's select that one there. Go to FX and we'll select outer shadow. Throw out the radius a little bit. Then let's get the offset. Intensity somewhere around here. Redo the same thing to the other text. All right, that's how I add text in my images. It just makes it really interesting and unique. Let's copy this. So Option, drag, swipe to see more. That's not an arrow, so I'll go here where the shape is, that one. And hold shift so it's more snappy. Something like that will do. Add the shadow on this as well. Drop down the opacity, and I think I'm happy with that. Let's select Command G to group them. All right, there you go. And that's how I pretty much do it. It's pretty similar to Photoshop. Hopefully that helps make your images much more interesting. But yeah, if you want to see more of my work and my photography, you can find me on Instagram. I'll drop it right on the screen somewhere. With that, take care.